Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on The Merchant of Venice, and we get to hear from Bassanio again today in Act 1, Scene 1. Bassanio and Antonio are talking. Antonio is a merchant who lives in Venice of the sad variety, and Antonio was looking for him because, well, in the monologue yesterday, what he said to Antonio was basically, I know I owe you a lot of money, but I have a way to get myself entirely out of debt and pay you back also. And Antonio he's a smart guy. He didn't put all of his investments in one ship that's going overseas, any of that sort of a thing. So when he now has the opportunity to get paid back by somebody who owes him a lot of money, he's like, yeah, tell me, like, how do you plan on getting all of this money to pay me back what you owe? And Bassanio says, in my school days, when I had lost one shaft, I shot his fellow of the selfsame flight, the selfsame way, with more advised watch, to find the other fourth, and by adventuring both, I oft found both. I urge this childhood proof, because what follows is pure innocence. I owe you much, and like a willful youth, that which I owe is lost. But if you please to shoot another arrow that self way, which you did shoot the first, I do not doubt, as I will watch the aim, or to find both, or bring your latter hazard back again, and thankfully rest debtor for the first. So it's a short little piece, and he still hasn't gotten to what his idea is for how he's going to get the money back. But what he's saying is he's using his days as an archery student to paint or to call forth a metaphor here. He's like, you know, when I used to study archery, if I lost an arrow, I would shoot another arrow like of the same weight and dimensions in that same direction and I would watch carefully where it landed, and then when I went to find the second arrow, I would often find the first. So what he's asking of Antonio is, I'm going to ask you to basically make a similar investment in me that you did before, hoping that you making this investment in me allows me to pay you back for this one and the previous investment that you put in me, because the payout is going to be so big. Which kind of sort of makes sense. And Antonio's like, yeah, that kind of sort of makes sense, but you're making me a little bit leery. So tell me, like, what is this windfall jackpot that you're aiming for, that you need my help to obtain, that is gonna, you know, settle all of our debts? And finally, tomorrow, Bassanio is going to tell us what the actual plan is. So, short one for today, but tomorrow we get to find out what the plan is. I'll see you then for that. Mwah.